Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. So in today's video I'm going to be using my brand new flexi hand in tone S309. I have buffed off the surface shine of my tips and I'm going to be doing a builder in a bottle set today. I've got the 2-in-1 base from Premier Gel, so pretend you've prepped your nails, etc, etc, and now we're going to go in with our base coat. So the 2-in-1 base coat from Premier Gel, from what I remember, you don't need to add primer, so just, you know, prep and dehydrate, but you don't need to prime because I think that's included in the primer. So I'm going to apply this to each nail, just a thin coat of this to each nail. Okay, so when I've done that, I'll cure it in the lamp for 30 seconds. Then what I like to do is just go over the top of that with a thin coat of, this is the clear liquid builder gel from Premier Gel. I'm just going to go over with a thin coat. And then when I've done that, I'm going to put the brush back into the bottle and I'm going to try and get like a biggish scoop, I was going to say blob. And then I kind of just put the majority of it sort of there. And then I will work it kind of up the nail, like going backwards and forwards. And then I will make sure that the sides are covered. And you can turn the nail to the side and stuff just to make sure that you've got a nice apex. And I like to turn the fingers upside down. Obviously you can't turn one finger upside down and pull it off on a client, but you know, I'll leave it like that for a few seconds and then I'll shove it in the lamp. On the middle finger, the rest are all gonna be clear because I'm gonna go over with some gel polish on those. This one seemed a little bit runnier for some reason. I don't know why. Don't get it on the skin either. Silly me. So again, I'm just going in with that thin coat. I think some people call this the slip layer, but I can't remember. Anyway, when I went to put the bottle back in, the thingy back in there, it was quite runny. So I didn't know whether I needed to give it a bit of a shake. But I gave it a bit of a shake. And I think it helped. So I'm going to just do that again. And then I'm going to work the gel up the nail. And then make sure the sides are covered. You can always go back in with, like I cure this. And then I go back in with another, I want to say another bead, but I dip the brush back in the bottle again. And then go back in for a second time. I'll show you. I'll hold that upside down for a minute. But you see, look, I've cured it, but there's like no apex. So I'm going to do that whole process again, making sure that I get right up to the cuticle area. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I'm not trained in gel. Don't get it on the skin. Idiot. There we go, get it off. But this is just how, I've seen people do it, sort of, kind of thing. So again, I'm gonna just sort of work it around. If you take the brush off the nail constantly, then there's a chance that you will get bubbles in your gel. So if you can keep the brush in contact with the gel all the time, that is going to help create less bubbles in the product. Okay, so I'm going to hold that upside down and then cure that in the lamp. Please excuse the state of my nails as well. I need to do something with them. So now I've done them all, I'm going to wipe over the surface to remove the tacky layer. Look how nice, doesn't that pink look amazing on this skin toned, on this colour of flexi hand? Oh, I just love it. literally, I think I'm going to be using this one all the time now. So this is, I think I said earlier, S309. This is the tone of the flexi hand, and I'll leave a link to the website down at the bottom there. So I've got these buffer files, and they sent me some 180 grit files. I've used these ones a lot. I love their files, they're really good. I'm going to go in with the finer side, just to, look, that's my son. So, oh look, there's Scott's hand. It was fine the first time, and then he like kept trying to do it, and I was like, Scott, no. No, Scotty. I was like, no, Scotty. In the end, I thought, just turn the camera off for a minute, let him do his thing, and then go back to it. So I filed the good thing about the gel is that gel is such a breeze to file. So make sure you do your sidewalls, your free edge, your cuticle area, and then go over the top. And I'm just going to kind of try and show you what it looks. That was my son again, knocking my hand. And then I'm just going to go over with my buffer. I could do with getting a new buffer out, because it's kind of, I think I've used it to death almost. I'm going to do this to all the nails, and then I'm going to go over with some alcohol just to clean it up. But there, I just thought I'd show you that one. Okay, so we're done. Right, these beautiful pieces of jigsaw puzzle pieces things are from Nail Sugar. These ones here have sold out. These were charity ones, so every one of these that was sold, there was only a limited amount though. 50% of the sale would go to, I don't know what the charity's called. Oh my god, Autism. It's an autism charity, basically. Sorry, I should have found that out first. But the neon ones and the hollow ones are still available on the website if you want to get some jigsaw pieces. That's at Nail Sugar. These are the Premier Gel colours that I'm using. So I kind of wanted to stick with the autism theme. So this is kind of, I should have said before, this is a little bit of an autism awareness set. These jigsaw pieces seem to be quite popular on YouTube's at the moment. So this middle finger that I'm ruining, silly sausage, I just thought I'd try and clean it up, and then like, oh god, what am I doing? Just leave it. Just leave it. Stop it. Stop. Stop now. I'm going to go over the top with some base coat. I'm only putting this base coat on because I want to put the, what are they called? The jigsaw pieces. I want to put them into the base coat, and then I'm going to cure it so that they're kept in place. I do have like a little funny tool that curves things around, but these were too flimsy to curve, so I've just used my tweezers to sort of curve them slightly so that they fit nicely onto the nail, because sometimes when things are flat they don't lay nicely, you know. So I've just tried to curl them a bit myself using my tweezers, and I'm going to put them so that they look like they're almost interlocked, but they're not really, because I don't know that you can actually do that, because they're kind of all the same shape. Making sense? Do you know what I mean? So there we go. So I'm going to put that green one there, and then I will put the yellow one in the gap that's left. There we are. So I'll cure that now that they're in place, and then I'm going to go over the top of that with some rubber top coat, because this is thicker, so it's not going to get any lumps and bumps in it. Hopefully that's the plan, but I kind of did mess it up, which you will see in a minute. So this is the yellow, I can't remember the numbers, but I showed you them before. This is, I'm going to apply 2 coats of this to each nail, of each polish. I'm going to apply 2 coats. So I kind of tried to stick to, as I said before, the autism colours. And this, I know this one's Ferrari red, but I'm going to go over these with a matte top coat, and then the middle one's going to be shiny. These colours, oh my god, I made a mess. I'm just going to clean that up with my gel brush and some isopropyl alcohol. Oh, look, what a messy sod. Sort that out. Just going to neaten it up again. There we go. Don't do this no, don't try this at home, folks. No, do try this at home, you know. Get playing, but don't make a mess. I love this green. Oh my gosh. So this is the first coat of each colour. I will apply a second coat, and this is what they look like. So I'm going to go over the top of this with the rubber top coat. And then I will cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds. I like those jigsaw pieces, I think they're lovely. This is Premier Gel's matte top coat. I'm going to go over all of the nails, apart from the middle one, obviously, with the matte top coat. Okay, and this is them done. But I thought I'd finished, and actually I think I dinked this one when I put it in the lamp, because it's got like a bashed bit there. I don't know what happened, so I'm going to have to repair that. So I'm just going to take the finger off, and I've gone over it with my file just to smooth it out, and then I'm going to go over the top with the high shine top coat. Oh, what a blonker. And then I will put that in the lamp and try again. And this is the set finished. I'm sure I dinked that blue one as well, because there's a bit of colour missing on the end. I don't know if you can see it. I'll show you here. But I didn't want to do it again because I'm a lazy bum bum. So yeah, I hope you like this set. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. And I will see you all on Monday. Have an amazing weekend. Bye.